voltage regulator. It's a 3-pin voltage regulator which we have provided is 7812 7912. Circuit is already there. A DC power supply 0 to 10 volts 750 milliampere supply is given. So here is the circuit in which we have to just connect the IC over here and power supplies over here, and also the output we have to check it here. We can use CRO. If you are using CRO, you have to use function generator as a input and output as a CRO. Right now we are using this DC power supply provided on the board. So I am applying the 10 volts to the IC and taking the output as V output in volts. So if you want to apply a load also, there is a provision here. It is 100 ohms. By switching it down, we can use 100 ohms resistance. By shorting this terminal, only 100 ohms resistance will be applied. And also you can measure the current over here by provisions by taking up these two provisions to ammeter connection. You can even note down the readings of ammeter. And also there is another provision, RL load. It is a variable load. You have to vary the load, and you can even check how much you have varied the load in multimeter. So right now I'm just doing two steps of 7812 and 7912. Initially we are taking 7812. So first connection is power supply connection, positive to positive. This is 7812 is a positive voltage regulator. This is 7912 is negative voltage regulator. So in this we have to supply negative voltage, in this we have to apply positive voltage. So right now we are doing 7812, that's why I am going positive voltage. So positive to positive, and that is negative to negative. IC we have already provided clearly that input, output, ground and output. Input is yellow color, so you have to just shift it to yellow by using the terminals yellow to yellow, and this is ground, black to black, and this is output. Just a simple connection. So I have connected IC in the circuit. Right now we have to only connect voltmeter and check the connections. So voltmeter across input voltage. So this is called as V in, and now V out. V out directly without using the load. I am checking first. Initial step is without using any load regulation. So I am not connecting switches are upward direction, so I am not using this thing. Just V in, V out we are checking. So V in, V out, both are there. So applying voltage here. This is V in, this is V out. So I am applying voltage. See, you can see 2.5 volts. Still it is 0. Okay. So we have to note down V1, V in, V out. So in step wise, like 2.5. Then again it is 4.5. This is 5 volts, 6, 7.5, like that you have to take until 10 volts. This is DC power supply is 10 volts. So after we will get V in, V out. So at maximum 10 volts we are getting 7.5 voltage, that is due to IC regulated power supply. Okay, it's voltage regulated. Okay, this is one tabular form, and in another tabular form we are using ammeter. So I am connecting ammeter in the position of ammeter, positive to positive and negative to negative. So right now we are applying load here without the RL load. I am applying only 100 ohms load with respect to this current routing. We can note down. So now V in, V out, and ammeter, output ammeter, by rotating the power supply. See, still 0. For video purpose I am just slanting the meters. 2.5 volts, still it is 0. Now you can see current, when current starts, voltmeter also starts. So here it is 10 milliamps, 2.5 volts. See, this is the line regulated voltage where the current like peak saturated at one point, like from the 10 milliampere to 16 milliampere, it jumped out directly. You can see I'm repeating again. So this is 10 milliamps. So see, this is the voltage where the by using the load it is applied here. Okay, so same input 10 volts, output 7.5, and this is 80 milliamperes. Same thing we have to repeat it by applying the load, RL load, to some extent. I say suppose I am giving it around 400 ohms. Okay, by using multimeter you can even check here, the provision is provided. So we have applied the load resistance at 400 plus 100, that is 500 load. So I am applying it again the voltage. Even same thing, like for 1 volt it is still it is 0. For 2.5 same step. See now right now at 2.8 it has started, like 2 milliamperes here. Current voltage also started here. Same 10 milliamperes, 2.5 volts, 5 volts is the V input, 2.5 is the output volts, 10 milliamps is the output milliampere. So this is what the threshold voltage line regulated voltage. So you can note down this readings, like slowly by rotating 20 milliamperes, 6.5, 7.5, and again this thing 30 milliamperes, the maximum reading 10 volts, and 7.8, like 7.8 reading. Okay.